summarize things. So I think first up, big thank you to everyone, all the participants here, people that stayed up late, got up early. We really appreciate it. We know this isn't easy, especially given the world of Zoom we work on at the moment. A big thank you, especially to the people who were volunteered or volunteered themselves to lead sessions. You guys did an amazing job. It's not easy to coordinate very divergent conversation and be able to come up with such concrete goals and milestones as we just saw there. I think it's going to make the paper writing exercise very, very easy. So thank you to Dan, Doran, Ilke, Stian, Doug, and Rosa. In terms of outcomes, so just to refresh what Raphael mentioned this morning, we've got a couple of things we'd like to do. So we'd like to write a report about this that summarizes basically everything we've talked about today. I think that's going to be relatively easy given the large number of notes that I just saw there. And we have this invited paper that we're going to prepare for the workshop, where we're going to be able to discuss, or at least present and discuss in a much more, maybe not broad forum. It'd be hard to imagine there's going to be more people there, but at least another forum with probably an overlapping community. So I think this is two very concrete outcomes of this workshop that we will be working on over the next, I don't know, what's the timeline for this, Raphael?
Probably around end of August.
End of August. So we've got plenty of time. You should have lied to us and made up a deadline that was much earlier, but I'm sure everyone will forget and we'll be able to lie to you shortly.
People are get vaccinated, so they want to have some vacations.
Okay. Please, I think many of you are already there, but we're starting to build a nice community in the Workflows RI Slack. Please join up there and keep the discussions going. It'll be a great forum, I think, for us to keep going and build this momentum. As Raphael mentioned at the beginning, we have this community survey. We encourage everyone here to complete it. We encourage you to share it with your friends, family, people that have heard of Workflows before. The more voices we get in that survey, ultimately, the better we're going to be able to represent the needs of the community and understand what we should even be doing in terms of these community efforts. Where we are in the schedule, so this amazing graphic that Raphael has prepared, you'll notice that the subtle movement here with I think you can see my mouse, this box of this workflow now is mostly covered, which means we've done half of the work. We've just got the final write-up to do. You'll see here that we're planning another workshop in the summer around CI and science. Potentially, we might need to adapt some of our workshops based on the suggestions from the breakouts today. And at the end of the year, we're going to have this planning workshop to hopefully prepare for a proposal that's going to define at least one aspect of what we might need to support or better support the community. Raphael, do you want to quickly say something about Works?
Yeah, so one of the discussions that was pretty interesting, it's people say what avenues you can submit papers, it's receptive. So one of them is the Works workshop. That is a workshop just focused on the workflow systems, applications, and so on. That is organized by myself and Rosa Figueira, that is also attending the workshop here. So we for this year, we're going to do a little bit different. We're going to still have the full papers. But we're also planning to do these lightning talks that actually it's going to be abstracts up to 1 page that are going to have, we are expecting, you can mention about your new tools or new scientific workflow that you developed. And the idea is to compile these abstracts, into one paper that is going to the proceedings. The main thing there, the caveat there is we would expect you, if you send a tool or workflow, to send at least a URL, GitHub or something with instructions, because these are the things we're going to test. So the review basically is we're going to test and see if it works. So the full paper, it's in mid-August deadline, and you can see the works-workshop.org website for the more details. I just want to add one more thing. Also, there is another avenue. There is the eScience conference that it's been organized by Thomas this year. And the deadline is coming soon. It's April 15th. And it's also an amazing conference that has been so receptive for workflows work too.
Yeah, great point, Raphael. Both of them are amazing venues for workflows research. So please submit something. And I love this lightweight 1-page abstract. It's a great idea. So I encourage everyone there to put something in. The bigger we make the community, ultimately, I think the easier it's going to be for us to argue for funding and for funding, especially to work together as a group. With that, I think we're out of time. So I will thank you all again. We really appreciate it. Please stay in touch on the Slack channel, and we will keep you all posted on subsequent workflows. Workshops, sorry, that's one problem with the workflow name, subsequent workshops. So thank you, have a good day everyone, and we'll talk to you probably over the coming weeks to wrap this all up.